Hey everyone, welcome back to the ECNO Digital channel. If you're looking to level up your content creation with cutting edge technology, you're in for a treat today as we're going to dive into Scalenut. If you haven't heard of Scalenut before, it is an AI powered content marketing tool that's really transforming the way people write articles, blogs, and more. In particular, we got Scalenut's AI article that I will dive in deep today, as it's designed to generate high quality content with just a few prompts, saving you hours of writing time while maintaining that human touch. But it's not just about writing. The Scalenut combines AI with powerful tools for SEO optimization, content planning, and even idea generation, giving you everything you need in one platform to supercharge your content strategy. Here at ECNO Digital, we specialize in helping businesses and everyday people harness the full potential of AI. Whether you're just starting to explore AI powered tools or want to integrate automations, agents, systems into your workflow, we're here to guide you. Our mission, our goal is to help you not just adopt AI tools, but understand how to use them effectively for your business growth. So, if you're ready to dive deeper into the world of AI, stay tuned because this video is going to show you how Scalenut's article writer can revolutionize the way you create content. Thanks. Okay, well, let's dive into Scalenut today. So this is the home page. You can kind of see all the different features it has. Like I mentioned earlier, we're going to focus on the article writer and specifically the cruise mode, so I can show you that and how easy it is to create an article, create a blog. Does not take any time. You can see there's some other features in here: content optimizer, keyword planner, traffic analyzer. Has its on page SEO, fixing SEO issues that you can try. Link manager, detect and humanize we will use. And then you can also see here, there is a free trial here. So before we get started, you can click the link in my bio. I have a link to Scalenut, and then you can try it out yourself for free for 7 days. And then when that's up, you can decide if you want to keep going forward. You can do it annually or monthly. Right now, it looks like in their annual plans, they have 50% off right now. So even if the essential plan is actually pretty good, you get 5 articles a month. So if you have one blog, that's about about one, little over one a week. So you can get that, and not too expensive. But just check it out and go to the free trial just to check it out first and see if you like it. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to create an article here. So we're going to go create here. Click this on the article writer. Today's topic, I'm going to do AI education for kids. And then I have a bunch of other keywords I'll add here. So you can add all the primary keyword, and then all the secondary keywords to add. United States, and we'll go start. Okay, so now you can see here it's coming up with some more guidelines that we'll go through, and we'll go through really quickly here. But then now it's building all the SEO for it and tells you their time remaining. This is really helpful to provide more context about your article. So it is very helpful. All right, it's ready. So we're going to click on the create title to proceed. Okay, so it's ready. We got to get going here. So over on here on the left-hand side, you have a beginner's guide, which is recommended. It always gives you a recommendation. So these are the types of articles. So you have a general, a guide, listicle, service page, affiliate. So you can tell it if you don't want the beginner's guide, which that's what we'll just go with for now. But you can decide what kind of blog or article you want. Then it has reference articles here. So it has, it's picking the ones that it's showing you the SEO score, the number of tags, images, words about this topic. So it's picked 2 of the top performing SEO scores that are out here. Everything else is really nothing or kind of a lower score. You want to get at least above a 70, and ideally in the 80s for your SEO. So I'm going to leave it there with those 2. I agree with that. Manage key terms. I think we're good. We have enough. I'll show you in a little bit. We'll go through that a little bit more. Anti AI detection is enabled. So it just reduces the likelihood of the content being detected as AI. If you want, you can add. Sometimes I do this. One thing that I do like to add is do not, and sometimes it doesn't follow my instructions. Do not add text to the AI images. So a lot of times it creates images, and I really like them, but it doesn't really spell very well. It just looks like a bunch of gibberish out there, and it just doesn't look professional or good. Tone of voice, we'll just do default, and then for images, I'm going to do the recommended 3 to 5, so you can see that. And I'll go with, yeah, I'll just go with digital art and aspect. Since this is a blog, I'm going to go 16:9, and we're ready. So the next step now is to create your title. Okay, so here you can see the title that it picked, Ultimate Beginner's Guide to AI Education for Kids. But you can see it has other options that you can choose from. You can generate more if you want. Um, and then also you can see the top ranked titles that are out there. For comparison's sakes. So what I'm going to use is I think I'm actually going to use this education for kids, just to make I want to make it more of like a fun learning activity. So I'm going to click rephrase in this one. Oh, wait, I don't want to rephrase it. I just want it. There we go. Okay. And now we're going to go to the outline. So really, this takes about, like it's stating, about 30 seconds to. It took even less than that. And then once we actually get to the right, like to generate the content, it might take a few minutes, but that's really it. So here you can see the highlights, what it is, importance of AI learning for children, essential tools and resources, creating a conducive learning environment, and a plan to get kids introduced to AI, and then some frequently asked questions at the very end. So, um, and you can actually add like a call to action. I'll just do a subscribe since it's a blog. And now we're going to generate content. So this might take a few minutes. It says 3 to 4 minutes, but like before, when it stated it was 30 seconds, it didn't take that long either. So generally, it takes about a minute or so. All right. So that was actually pretty quick. That was only about a minute. Okay. We can see, and the images are actually pretty good that they created here. Um, let's take a quick look through this. Oh yeah, this is great. So now we're going to export this. I think it looks good. The word count SEO score is 81, but it also has, which we'll get to next in the editor. And I use every time I use this tool, is it's going to go up. It has other keywords to use that will increase our SEO score. So let's go check that out. Okay, so we're at 81 already. It suggested 85 for the SEO score. Um, so we can go through and just fix it, and it's going to go through and we can add all these additional keywords that will help our score. And you can just accept them all. Robotics. And once it's all good, we resume editing. So it didn't go up as much as I thought it would, 83. Um, it also has some other issues like the heading. We can see if we're going to fix. Let's see here. At least one question should be in there. So you can update these here or in your own blog. Um, and there's some other, keyword density. There's some other content depth. there's some other suggestions here that you can add and update yourself if you want. Um, I think for links, we don't have any links. I always just add them like in my blog. I don't do it here normally. Um, but that's what I mainly use is to optimize. There's the brief, there's caps and gains, there's research, interlinking. So you can go through these options. I don't use these as much. I really use the optimize a lot. Now, next, what I do, and you can see here, this really has everything. I think I went by it too fast. The meta tile description, the URL slug, everything is here for you. If you are ready, which we're not done yet, you can always export it. There is also a WordPress plugin for Scalenut. So if you do have your blog on WordPress, you can use the plugin. But next, the last feature I'm going to show you is this detect and humanize, and you can get it for free. Now we're just going to go back. I think I'm going to go. Here we go. So now we can scan and see what percentage. So this is 53% AI. So you can take this. Sometimes it's even higher, like 70 and 80%. So I click on this humanize, and it's going to rewrite it, and then go through another scan, and we'll see what that percentage is AI. But I feel like yeah, 49%. So it's a little bit lower. I like to have it a below 50%. As my kind of general rule with my blog. So I'm going to export it and replace it. And you can see what SEO score went up a little bit. Key terms are still all good. So I think we're good. So from here, now that I'm happy with the SEO score, I've done the detect and humanize. And this is when I just go and copy. I'll export it or just copy. You can just copy and paste it as well. Export it to a doc is what I normally do, and send it over to the blog that I'm working on. And you're really ready to go. You have all the pictures, you have all of that. The only thing, like I mentioned before, the only thing that I do is go through and add links and update headings or anything else that it mentioned that may help this blog. But as you can see, this only did not take long. It might take a little bit longer when you first do it. Most of your time is spent when it's actually creating the article, which we saw. It doesn't even take the full 3 to 4 minutes. It just takes a minute. So this has saved me hours and hours. I always dreaded writing blogs every week. So I always try to generate at least one. Or if I'm writing, with clients, for clients, then I have many more to do. So this really, really saves me a ton of time each week. Um, Having this SEO score and all these suggestions here is a game changer. And same with the detect and humanize, just having everything in one place in Scalenut really is what sets this apart. So I do highly recommend it. Again, click the link in my bio. I do have a link to Scalenut on my page, so you can check it out yourself. There is a free day 7 trial, and if you want help with this tool or really any type of AI education on how to implement these types of tools, use cases, really how AI can help you in your business, click the link in the bio. We've got a free consultation. I'd be happy to talk with you more. So hopefully you enjoyed this article, and like and subscribe, and see you next time. Thank you.